making a video a week is hard. It's really tiring because you're like, so much stuff going on in life all the time that to find a day to shoot the video, a day to edit it, it's actually challenging. So people on YouTube who make a daily vlog, you guys are crazy. I don't know how you do it, but maybe one day I'll learn. This week was another insanely busy week. So I haven't come up with a good video idea, and I was like, what am I gonna talk about this week? And I didn't really want to reach into the video vault of things I've previously shot because it feels kind of like cheating. But I got an email from this student at OCADU University here in Toronto, which is a design university. And she asked me a few questions, hoping I could answer them for a project she's working on. And I thought, nice, that's a great opportunity. I'll answer these questions on camera. So Joyce, thank you for the questions, and here's my answers. Most of the people watching these videos probably know me, but for those who don't, my name's Aaron. I live in Toronto, and I'm an entrepreneur, and I run a design studio with two other partners, Liam and Jen, called supermilk.studio. Check out the link in the description. And it's been a wild ride getting here. I graduated from the University of Guelph in 2011, and I worked for the government of Ontario. I started my own art printing business, which was not a huge success, but I learned a ton. Then I went back and worked at the University of Guelph and started a program that is about helping students launch their own businesses called The Hub. And there I learned so much about entrepreneurship, how to more intelligently start a business, and I was like, you know what, I want to start another business. So I started doing design projects after hours. I would work really hard at the university, come home, and do some freelance jobs doing design with Liam and Jen. It got to a point where we were so busy doing that working full time and doing Supermilk was no longer possible, and that was about 3.5 years ago, and I've been doing Supermilk ever since. Learned so much, met so many interesting, incredible, amazing people along the way, and I've just really realized working for myself is how I've got to roll. I love being in control of my own schedule. I love being able to be my own boss, and it's just really empowering, and it definitely comes with a certain set of stresses that you don't get necessarily if you work for someone else. But I love the excitement. I love the roller coaster ride of entrepreneurship, and that's me right now. It's not that I'm not a big fan of university, but I definitely think universities have become a place that you go just for the sake of going. And there's tons to learn at a university, and there's tons of programs now that most institutions are providing to help students learn about entrepreneurship, and that starting your own business is a career option. But I find a lot of people go to school, spend a ton of money, and don't really get any skills or don't get an opportunity to explore what they're passionate about. So that's kind of what I took away from university. I was fortunate in that I took advantage of a lot of opportunities in school, and I just did really enjoy learning. But my thought is, if I could go back in time, I potentially wouldn't go to university, and instead I would try to start businesses and use the resources available, of which today there are so many resources to help specifically young entrepreneurs start their businesses. So yeah, if I could go back in time, I would do that, and I'd be very curious where I'd be right now. Finding your passion really can be a lifetime exercise. And to say that I've necessarily found my passion, I don't even know if I can answer that. Right now I do really enjoy working at Supermilk. I like the challenge of running a business in itself, and I do enjoy coming into work and solving new problems every day. But I think I'm still on a journey of finding what I'm truly passionate about, and right now I've been exploring video and filmmaking, and I'm excited to go explore that and see if that's something I'm passionate about. Feeling like you're going through the motions is definitely, I think, a feeling you get on a somewhat regular basis. It's kind of like cyclical. You're like, oh, everything's challenging, exciting, or oh, I feel like I'm in a routine. So yeah, there's times when it feels like you're going through the motions, but I think that's where having hobbies, having friends that inspire you, have those things around you in your life, and you'll never feel like you're just going through the motions. Like working with anyone at a job, working with clients can be challenging, but it also can be really rewarding too. And I think the big thing is start a successful design company. You really need to have an alignment on who are the right clients for you. Because if you're working with people who don't value what you bring to the table, it makes it a much more difficult working relationship. So if you can find clients who are coming to you because of your skill and they value and respect what you do, those are going to be amazing relationships, and you're going to love working with that client. What inspires Supermilk's work is adding to a world with less visual pollution. And what we mean by that is we don't want the world to be ugly and full of all these like in-your-face, annoying marketing messages. It's like, that's a shitty world to live in. So we really try to combine art into communication design. So keep it simple, but also make it fun and exciting and enjoyable, and add to the space that it occupies instead of being like an annoying Facebook ad, which is why I don't use Facebook, because all those stupid ads are so terribly designed and tacky and visual pollution. So that's what inspires us. Less visual pollution, more fun. Change every year. Every year you're changing. And it's not to say that who you are as a core person doesn't stay the same, but your tastes change, your interests change, people in your life change. And I guess now how I see myself changing is just becoming more aware of the power I have to influence the world. And the amazing thing is that everyone has that power. And once you realize there are no rules, there are no constraints, you have this incredible ability to start building your future, building the world you want to be a part of. And I think that's so cool and so incredible, and I'm excited to just keep trying to make the world I want to live in. I feel very fortunate that I've got to do lots of cool things, but I gotta say, Supermilk is a really big accomplishment for me. It's hard to believe it's been like 3.5, almost 4 years that I've been running this business with Jen and Liam, and sometimes it feels like we're like not even a year into it. And it's really amazing and empowering to be able to create your own business and earn a living doing what you enjoy doing. And I never really feel like work is a drain. I like work. I enjoy what we do, and I also really enjoy that I create the schedule and there is no boss. So that's great. Joyce, I hope that provides some answers to your questions. Thank you for asking them, and to you and to anyone else who's watching this, I just think, know that you can really go after whatever it is you want to do in life. So if you have a passion in something, just start learning and start doing whatever it is that you want to do and see what happens. It might not work out, but I'm sure you're going to learn something along the way that will then help lead to another thing. So good luck, ciao, see you next week. That's another week in the bank. Woo! Week 5 in a row. I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm really excited to be at the end of the year and see 52 videos. And I'm gonna do it, even if it kills me. If you guys are liking these videos, like it, subscribe, share it, because I actually do want to try to grow this channel. Do vicenia.